I've never been a fan of people telling me that I should head into a game blind. I've always taken it as an admission that the game in question has a secret, and that the secret is the only worthwhile thing about the game. To say more would be to open up a conversation about spoiler culture and how I think most people miss the point of enjoying a book, game, or movie, but I needed to say something like this for Outer Wilds. Outer Wilds encourages a blind playthrough. It does hold secrets, but not in the traditional sense. You know how with every new game there's a feeling out period? You get used to the controls, how the mechanics work, and what the world you're inhabiting actually is. And you know how most games share their language with other games? So if you've played a lot of games, it doesn't take you too long to get accustomed. That's what's known as game literacy. Outer Wilds does things a little differently. You play an alien on an alien planet in an alien solar system. Constants like mass, acceleration, gravity, thermodynamics, these all seem to be what I'm used to, at least so far. But the technology and how the world itself works, it's completely, well, alien. What this means is that there is a greater sense of discovery just by playing the game. It also means that I have set myself a challenge with this video. I don't want to spoil the discovery of how this universe is put together, but I do want to sell you on the game. It's going to be a balancing act. I spent a lot of time chilling to the relaxing music in the town, which serves as a tutorial, as I learned how the spaceship's propulsion works, how the spacesuit works in zero gravity, and how the scout, translator, and signal scope work. The planets are small. This means a quick day and night cycle, as well as quick travel between them, at least in your spacecraft. The first time I died, I found myself adrift from my ship in the cold blackness, and before I knew it, the gravity of the sun had sucked me into its orbit. Whoosh! Ah yes, I should mention that due to the narrative, the player finds themselves replaying the same time frame over and over again. If you take too long, the world resets, and if you die, the world resets. All your knowledge remains. It gives the game a Majora's Mask vibe on a much quicker scale. I was constantly surprised by each new planet and what dangers and strangeness lied there. Coming to terms with each new discovery and what it means moving forward can take some time. Luckily, you're never without direction. There's a rumor section on the map screen. Upon each reset, you can follow the rumor chains and make decisions about where you want to explore and what you want to accomplish next. I certainly look forward to seeing if the joy of discovery associated with just how bizarre the solar system is can persist for the game's entirety. So, should you play Outer Wilds? Well, do you like the thrill of discovery? Do you like space exploration or the idea of being trapped in a time loop? Despite the time restrictions, the game has a rather laid-back atmosphere, because if anything goes wrong, you can just try again. Those looking for a slower-paced game will appreciate this. On the other hand, if you like more action and combat in your games, or don't like the idea of having to learn how everything in this universe works, you might want to look elsewhere. As always, I would love to hear what you think of Outer Wilds and this video down in the comments. If you liked the video, why not buy me a coffee? There's a link in the description. If you'd like to help me out in other ways, please give the video a like, share it on your favorite social media sites, or subscribe if you haven't already. Until next time, I hope you're all having a wonderful day.